tell you a little bit about Ole. He was he
Yeah.
was a nervous wreck, and night after night he was laying awake, and nothing would make him fall asleep. And finally, after quite a few nights, he sat down and he wrote a letter to the tax department. He said, "Dear sirs, I haven't been able to sleep since I cheated on last year's income tax. I am enclosing $500. If I find that I still can't sleep, I will send you the rest of the money."
That's great.
Ole was in a restaurant and he yelled, "Waiter, my food is just terrible." And the waiter says, "I'm sorry, sir. Do you have any other complaints?" And, "Well, yeah," Ole says, "the servings are too small." Hilda and Lena, they were visiting over coffee one morning, and Lena said, "My daughter and her boyfriend are having a slight disagreement over their wedding." "Oh, really?" Hilda asked. "How come?" And Lena says, "Well, she wants a big church wedding and he wants to stay single."
That's the way to do it.
It was after a long, boring sermon at church, and the minister announced that the board would hold a brief meeting immediately after the benediction. And Ole, he was the first to meet the minister up front after the service, and the minister said, "You must have misunderstood the announcement. I said a meeting of the board." And Ole said, "Yeah, I heard." He said, "If there was anybody more bored than I was, I'd like to meet him."
That's great.
Ole and Lena, they were having dinner at a very fine restaurant one evening, and trying to impress Lena, Ole asked the waiter to bring a bottle of red wine. "What year?" asked the waiter. "Well, right now," snapped Ole. "We want to have it with our dinner." I don't know if I have any. Well, here, I'll tell one more. Lars and Ole met at the corner cafe. "I just got a new dog for my wife, Lena," Ole said. "Well, that's good, Ole," replied Lars. "Sounds like a real great trade to me." And here I have one more.
Okay.
Poor Sven, he was down in the dumps. Nothing was going right. He lost his job, had a quarrel with his girlfriend, even his dog bit him. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. He hailed down a taxi and he got in, and "Where to, buddy?" asked the driver. "Drive fast and go right off that cliff," ordered Sven. "I'm committing suicide."
Oh.
So are you, buddy.
And
Oh.
I think I'll quit for now.
Yay! Way to give it up for